Hello, everybody, and welcome to Local Edition. I'm your host, Ben McCain. Our guest is Dr. George Mannon. He's the superintendent of the Torrance Unified School District, and what a great school district it is. And it's so interesting. You have like 25,000 students, and they speak 80 languages. That is amazing.
You know, it really has been amazing as we know how diverse the population is here in the South Bay. We're the largest school district in the South Bay, but we have actually 83 different languages spoken within our boundaries, and it is amazing to go out and see the children. But we also run 3 adult education centers, and when you go to those adult education centers, you meet people from all over the world, many of whom are professionals and are taking adult education classes from us to learn English, so that they can go on and use their technical skills here in the United States.
Well, how do you go about recruiting? Recruiting all these people to say, look, we have so many different languages. I'm guessing you're constantly recruiting people that speak all these different languages.
Well, we have a couple of things. We have certainly some of our teachers and administrators that speak those, but we have a great deal of assistance from people in the community who come forward and help us in translating documents, for example, or will help parents so they understand. And then our whole process is to make people English speakers. So they may come to us with a different language, but we move very quickly to work with not only students but adults to get them into speaking English so they can move on in our system.
So it sounds like some of these are volunteers that come and help
Absolutely.
with the school system.
Mm-hmm.
How important are volunteers in the South Bay and the Torrance Unified School District?
Volunteers are extremely important to us. We have a very strong PTA known throughout the state of California for all of their support. We have a great support base by different companies that are here within the Torrance area who provide partnerships with us. Obviously the large ones, of course, Toyota, Honda, Exxon Mobil, but some of the smaller businesses also provide services to us.
We know that a lot of schools in the South Bay are using the term that they're going to be going green. Where does Torrance Unified stand on that?
Right. Going green simply means trying to use friendly eco products. We have already done that with a lot of our cleaning products that we use in terms of cleaning restrooms or in cleaning campuses. In the future, when we modernize schools, we're going to be looking at using different eco products within that, and also looking at various types of energy conservation. We have an energy conservation program within our district that actually saved us almost $500,000 last year.
And saving money is very important in this day and age. If you watch news, network, or cable, they continue to talk about financial meltdown. You continue to hear that about a recession, possibly going into a depression. How are you guys tightening your belt, getting ready for what they say is coming?
Well, last year, and we talked about this here on this program, we cut $9.4 million out of our budget. Out of that, we've restored $2.3 million, so we still have $7.1 million worth of cuts that aren't coming back this year. We're very concerned about the state of California's budget. We talked a little bit about that. Now it's very public out there that this budget is not going to make it through a fiscal year. And so we're sitting back, and in fact we're talking to our employees, we're talking to our board members. We're going to have to develop some contingency plans over the next few months in case the state of California begins to cut us either mid-year or we think for 09-10.
Yeah, I can tell you're a positive fella, and I'm the same way. And a lot of people say, well, we don't talk about the negative. Well, you've got to address the negative, or it's going to get really negative.
That's right. What we do is plan for the worst and hope for the best, and we've taken that position because we have to. Our district is fiscally solvent. And we were fiscally solvent because we made the tough decisions to keep it that way.
Dr. George Mannon, the superintendent of the Torrance Unified School District, thank you very much for joining us. Always a pleasure having you on Local Edition.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, folks at home, for watching. I'm your host, Ben McCain. CNN Headline News will continue after these messages. Don't go away.